All right, so let's just jump into it. Let's use Flask make controller. We'll make recipe. If you've been watching these videos, we've made the recipe model many times, many times. So this is gonna be a little fun one because the goal of this is to show you an error and then um, show you how Flask make model also works when we make a simple model like recipe. So we'll go to our app, and I actually still have the app that we had from before running. And when I say before, the end of the controller, the end of the controller series. So I have that running. No need to go into detail on that one. Let's just come here. I'm not in my virtual environment. I'm in my app project, which is called my project. I'm gonna make the model. So Flask make model, and I'm gonna make the model recipe. And what's great about this is I don't have to keep typing controller. So just my model name, and that's it. And so the whole goal was to get this. Well, part of the goal was to get this. A warning: model already exists. Model recipe is already in existence. No changes were made to the existing model. Now, off screen, a little confession, I added some changes, just one, to the recipe model. And I just want to show you that when we did this, that actual change didn't go away. One or more, and then you get a final warning: one or more model steps produced a warning. So the reason you have this final warning is because oftentimes these prompts are really long and you're seeing the just the bottom part. So this alerts you that, hey, you need to scroll up. In this case, there's not a long prompt. Just in case. So let's go here. So this is my project. Let's go into model, and there, sure enough, is recipe. And this is from a prior video. Here is the recipe model, and I had added the name column. I didn't do any migration or anything like this. I just added it in, and just to show you that when you run that command, we could run the same command again. It does not change that name column. So um, a clean one, or if you want a brand new one, comes in just like that without the name column. So that's what cooking step and tip look like, but recipe had that name column, didn't change it. All right, so now let's actually run the command and have it work. So we will close all these. We will build a brand new app. And now I gave you an example in the docs. I'm just going to call it my project. So I'm going to CD out of here. I'll show you what I have here. I've got cooker, and we'll come back to cooker. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about cooker. And we're going to come to my project, or we're going to make a new project. So we'll do Flask new my project 2. We'll let that load, and we'll go ahead and close this VS Code while it's loading. All right, so right now this should not work, and sure enough it doesn't. Good. And then we'll come back here, we'll CD into my project 2, and we'll run it. All right, and let the web page load, and give it a little bit of time because it's probably still confused from before. We can always go into a different web browser, and that might clear whatever caching issue it's having right now. So, but let's go here just so you can see, not pulling the wool over your eyes or anything. Let's go We'll go into models, we'll go to the init, and sure enough, we just have user. There's just a user model. Now, let's run our command. Flask make model recipe. We'll run that. A new recipe model got created. There it is. There's our recipe model. And we're going to do stuff with this recipe model. But for right now, you cannot go, there's no route for recipe. There's no template for recipe, as you've seen in the prior videos. Literally, and I know it's a little bit underwhelming, we just have the model. That's it. And oftentimes, that's just where you want to start. You just want to build a model, you want to hook it up, make the migration. You may even want to go into Flask Shell and start making some instances so you can see how it works. And that's what we're going to do in these next couple of videos. Let's see if this ever got, let's go to Safari. We can go and do a similar thing here. Okay, so it is working, sure enough. Give Chrome. Chrome's a little confused. It's all right, Chrome. We'll give you a break here. If we go to recipes, we have 404 error. If we go to recipe, we have 404 error. We have no new routes. The only route in this app right now is just the home route, which says hello world. All right, I'll see you in the next video.